Hey, what's up guys, it's Unleash here today, and we are back with another video on Sonic Frontiers. And in today's video, we have some news from two sources. One from some Dutch listing for Sonic Frontiers, and two from Tails' channel, where Zuka has yet some more words to give us about Sonic Frontiers in an interview. How nice. So, without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's take a look at the news at hand. Onto Cool Blue with Sonic Rush. Also, this first piece of info is the more interesting part compared to the Tails channel interview. So as you can see right here, we have some website called Cool Blue, and from the person who actually sent me this, they said this is a Dutch website, so yeah. And as you can see, we have the Sonic Frontiers Nintendo Switch version. Now, once again, I checked all the versions. They are the same. Nothing is different about them. Also, pretty much all the same, except for obviously the box art. And speaking of the box art, we have some more fake box art. And yeah, it's obviously fake, though it's not real, because I'm pretty sure Sega wouldn't put the logo like that in a way that's barely visible. So I think we can relax about that. There's no issues here. Now, once again, we have on the right there the price of Sonic Frontiers, and obviously this will be in Dutch, what's it called, currency. So yeah, $69.99. Now, once again, it's not 60, it's 70 here. And in the last listing too, we also got word that Sonic Frontier will be $70 or 60 quid, I think 60 quid in the UK, which is essentially full price. Now, what I do find strange about this price, and I forgot to mention it last video, is that the Nintendo Switch version is the same price as the rest of the versions. Now, the reason I bring this up is because Switch games are usually $60 rather than $70. I'm pretty sure there's no $70 Switch game. Am I right? I'm pretty sure Breath of the Wild was 60 and 3D All-Stars was 60. Pretty much every Switch game is $60 if it's going to be a full price one, but apparently according to these websites, this is going to be a $70 game on Switch. And obviously this might just be a placeholder, they could change it in the future, but if this isn't a change and they're going to keep it $70, then I don't know if that'll affect the sales of Sonic Frontiers on Switch more specifically. Because we see people complaining about game prices all the time. I mean, people are bringing up the fact that this is a Sonic, and why is a Sonic game out of all things being $70? And usually Switch ports are obviously going to be downgraded versions from the rest of the versions, so you'd think that they'd lower the price on Switch, but my mind is telling me that this is going to be a placeholder, that we update the price in the future, because after all, we haven't got the gameplay yet. So when the gameplay drops on June, 9th, in the Summer Games Fest, I reckon the proper pricing will be officially announced. So yeah, and it's going to be $70 on the every single version. I don't know about Switch though. I think Switch might be lower to 60. Unless Sega feeling, well, I wouldn't say nice, they're feeling spicy, dangerous, ambitious, they might keep it $70 on Switch, but I doubt that'll happen though. So if you're a Switch user and wanting to buy Sonic Frontiers, I wouldn't get your hopes too low yet. They might change in the future, but obviously that's not confirmed. Right, here's where things get a bit more interesting for this game. Now, if you scroll down this website for the listing of Sonic Frontiers, you'll find this image right here, which tells about some pros and cons of Sonic Frontiers according to their game experts. So here we have here. The extensive storyline in this game provides hours of gaming fun. Explore an open world with Sonic the Hedgehog with a capitalized H on the hog there. Weird. Unlock rewards and make your character stronger and stronger in the game. Now here's the cons. Well, just the con anyways, it's a single one. The game most likely doesn't have a multiplayer option. Description. Experience the sensation of extreme speed in Sonic Frontiers for the Nintendo Switch. Excel to new heights in an open world with Sonic the Hedgehog. Fight powerful enemies while you race through the Starfall Islands. Yeah, I don't think you missed out that spelling mistake right there. While you race. God damn it, it's while you race. This is going to be a recurring joke on the Unleash channel, isn't it? Just making fun of people failing to spell properly. Discover landscapes with dense forests, overflowing waterfalls, and blazing deserts. Sonic Frontiers is a second game of the Sonic series. What? What? The second game? Excuse me, what? I can assure you that Sonic Frontiers definitely is not the second game of the Sonic series. Okay, I mean, maybe they mean the second Sonic game that's coming out this year. I mean, we have Origins coming out in June, so maybe that's what they're supposed to mean. I mean, this is supposed to be translated from Dutch as well, so yeah, just gotta bear that in mind. The expected release date of Sonic Frontiers is around the holidays in 2022. More information soon. Right, just before we start talking about that little bit of info, let's turn to Tails' channel before we actually talk about it. Right, say we have some cut section from a interview with Zuka. I'm not gonna read the whole thing because some of it relates to Prime and Origins, which is obviously not Frontiers. Iizuka also finished off that at the end of 2022, fans will be delivered Sonic Frontiers, the next mainline game of the Sonic series. He added that Frontiers will attempt to break the norm of the linear gameplay structure exhibited in previous Sonic games. Finally, as the second half of the year nears, I think we'll be able to deliver the news on the release of Sonic Frontiers. What do you mean you think? You'll have to do it at some point, Iizuka. I mean, come on. A completely new action game produced by Sonic Team. It has evolved from a linear style to a new open world style. The team put a lot of effort into challenging new areas, so please look forward to it. Right, and that is it for the news. So, it's time for the discussion part of today's video. So yes, we have yet again another listing for Sonic Frontiers with, once again, a price that has been shown, which is most likely going to solidify the fact that the game is going to be $70, and also some more details on the game. Now, whether these are actually real or not, that remains to be seen, but I doubt they put fake stuff on a listing for a video game on their website, so I think these things are actually most likely true. So let's talk about these things then, shall we? It says that we have an extensive storyline in Sonic Frontiers, which is a good sign already because that means the game is going to be short, like Forces and Colors, Lost World, Generations, where those games were around 3 hours, maybe even less than that if you're playing Forces or something. So it does seem that Frontiers is going to be a long game, which I'm very happy about. I mean, if they're going to charge $70 for this game, they better make it long. We don't want to be getting ripped off by another 3-hour game. That's going to be pathetic, especially for an open world game. And furthermore, this actually said in the Iizuka interview too, but it is definitely confirmed that Frontiers is an open world game, not open zone game, which many people have been saying a lot recently. And then the next detail seems to imply there's going to be some sort of character leveling up system where you can unlock rewards and make your character stronger and stronger in the game. I don't want to get anybody's hopes up here, but I find it weird how it says make your character stronger and not Sonic stronger, so multiple playable characters? Maybe? Okay, let's not get too excited, Unleash, calm down. And then the final detail from this listing is that the game most likely doesn't have a multiplayer option. I find that quite disappointing, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, Frontiers is the perfect opportunity to have some online multiplayer, man. Or just multiplayer in general, like local. I mean, it's a massive open world game. Surely they can find some way to incorporate multiplayer into that, right? And then finally, to the end of this video, as we go to the Tales Shadow interview with Iizuka, he says that the game has evolved from a linear style to a new open world style, and that Sonic Team has put a lot of effort into challenging new areas. Now, this challenging part could have two interpretations. One is that the game is actually challenging for us to play, or the second option is that it was challenging for Sonic Team to develop this, which I'm not gonna lie, seems like the more likely option here because we know how Iizuka is recently with Sonic games. Make it more easy for everyone to play so people don't get angry and make it, you know, accessible and stuff like that. Add in tail save and 100 count ring and stuff like that. But then again, I think I do remember seeing that Iizuka has said that the game's going to be challenging a lot in the past too, so maybe Frontiers will have some challenge in it. And if that's the case, then I'm all for it. I want challenge in my Sonic games, man. That needs to return, man. I can't be bothered with Forces and Colors again. Not saying those are bad games because Forces mediocre and Colors is mid, because Ultimate's great. But I just really prefer challenge in my Sonic games. It's why I love games like Unleashed, Adventure 2, Adventure 1, Heroes. Those games have challenge in them that allows you to get better at the game, and when you do get better at the game, it feels amazing. Anyways, that's it for today's video. So yes, we have some new details confirmed for Sonic Frontiers. One, that the game most likely will not have multiplayer in it. Now, I hope that isn't true and ages terribly. I desperately want some multiplayer in my Sonic games, man. Especially 3D mainline ones. We also have some signs that there's going to be some sort of leveling up system. Now, this isn't the first time I've heard of this. I'm pretty sure it was in the last listing of this game too. And I'm pretty sure Iizuka's mentioned it here and there too. And from the leaks that we've also read. Frontiers also seems like it's going to be a long game, not a short game, which is good. And finally, the game also seems like it's going to be somewhat of a challenge. Now, whether that's going to be Iizuka challenge or, let's say, Unleashed challenge, that remains to be seen. But what do you guys think of this news? Are you happy for some of these things that have been mentioned, or do you have some concerns for some of them, like the multiplayer not being in the game? Let me know down below. Love to see what you guys have to say. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, especially that last one. Don't forget to become Unleashed by hitting that join button down below. And remember, it's not necessary. And I will see you all next time. Peace!